Epic rap battles of celebration. Midge Wood versus Mulvey.
You're from Hitchcock's Vertigo, so I must dispraise, cause the entire movie is dominated by the hetero-male gaze. From the angles of the camera to Novak's sexualization, nearly all the film's elements add voyeuristic elation. Take the scene where Scotty follows Madeline for over 12 minutes, in her car, a florist, gravesite, and museum exhibit. He stalks her every move and has a total fixation, but frankly it's offensive he has this infatuation. Vertigo depicts all of its women as objects, whereas Scotty's character is nuanced and emotionally complex. There's a single scene whose point of view belongs to a woman, but even then we get no insight of her own thoughts within. Sure, Scotty stalks a woman, so the viewer must too, but your interpretation fails to mention there are other views. I agree that Scotty's gaze is fetishizing and lustful, but I counterbalance by being maternal, jilted, and trustful. You say that in the film the women serve as erotic impact, but in the case of myself, in no way is that a fact. I'm the opposite of sexualized. Scotty and I have conversation. I'm clever, independent, and have my own occupation. You're kidding me, right? Your whole gaze desired Scotty. The camera's only focused subject besides women's bodies. I get you're salty I didn't include you and you don't feel seen, but you deserve that because there's little time you're even on screen. You cried when Scotty didn't like your portrait with the bouquet, and your conversation's content is women's lingerie. All you do is contribute to misogynistic society by engaging in stereotypical heteronormative proprieties. My gaze desires Scotty not to pathetic extent. It's only normal for rejection to cause short-lived lament. By Scotty being the target gaze of my own desires, I humanize him in a way the movie requires. It's hard to watch a film with an unlikable protagonist, and Scotty's humblest moments are with me. Just imagine it. If it were not for me, Scotty'd be an absolute menace, but he's gotta be somewhat pleasant as not to ruin the premise. It's really quite progressive. Scotty and I share camaraderie, and what's more is that my buying bras demonstrates autonomy. Keep in mind I'm in a movie, a strong form of mimesis. There is no excuse to leave me out just to better your thesis. You're not an object of desire, so you have no identity. While its tragic movie solely cared for female obscenity, you don't even get an ending, you walk straight out the hospital. Still sad Scotty doesn't love you, oh Midge, how illogical. Perhaps you add a female gaze to contrast the males, but even if that's true on women's behalf, you fail. Why be in love with someone evidently less than, when you could have been a character who don't need no man? You continue to say Vertigo is too scopophilic, and it's true its female rendering is less than idyllic, but quit being relentless and unreasonably enraged, cause if you recall, I left Scotty when we were engaged. If you really take me into account, which you have failed to do, I offer commentary similar to claims made by you. You're embarrassing yourself by still saying I'm frivolous, cause now you fucking know it, I'm your greatest antithesis.